Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They're doing even well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect. The reflect of the 1/3. Shalom. This is Brother Dawadah from GMS Detroit Camp. I'm out with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kodash. And today, I want to do a video entitled The Truth. The Lord's will this video will be edifying. Now, truth is something that everyone is looking for. Everyone wants it. Everyone wants to understand it. Everyone is looking for answers. Ultimately, the majority of people don't really want that, right? Because the truth, right, can be bitter. People don't like bitter. They love sweet. But nevertheless, whether or not you like it or not, the truth is still the truth. All right? And by the truth, I mean the truth of the scriptures. All right? The 100% truth, as it were. All right? Once again, it's bitter. All right? An example. Edomites can't make it. The other nations can't make it. Salvation is only of Israel. Pursuant to the book of St. John. All right, salvation is of the Jews. I believe that's John the 4th chapter. All right, there's no way around that. That's part of that bitter. They can't really swallow that down. All right. Nevertheless, it's still the truth. All right, and the truth is powerful. That's why people get so emotional about it. Scoffers, scorners, these other nations, especially evil E. 1 Ezra 3:12. The third wrote, women are strongest, but above all things, truth beareth away the victory. And when the king, Slakia. Did I pass it? Okay, let me try this chapter. I'm going to hop down to the part concerning the truth. And this is why people get so emotional. All right? It says, 1 Ezra 4:33. Then the king and the princes looked upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Which women are strong that can get even a king to go off? A demonstration of that is King Solomon. Other great examples concerning Ahab. All right. Then the king and the princes looked upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Gave you a couple examples. All right. Hey, look what happened with Samson. Delilah was his downfall. Great is the earth, high as the heaven, swift as the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked. He was being bold. Women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. And their unrighteousness also shall they perish. As for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. An example of that conquering is how it's conquering this devil society, his kingdom. All right, remember 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter tells us what? The Lord will consume him with the spirit of his mouth, and then the brightness of his coming. The spirit of his mouth is this word being taught by the prophets. See, that's the beginning of Esau's downfall. All right, that's part of Esau's destruction. The verbal destruction, then comes the physical. With her, there is no her, because truth, wisdom is likened unto a feminine spirit. With her, there is no accepting of persons or rewards. Exactly. Truth don't bend for no one. But she doeth the things that are just. Another word for just is righteous. And refraineth from all unjust and wicked things. And all men do well like of her works. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness. Yeah, just like Eve getting done away with after 1,000 years. That's the truth. Is that unrighteous? Hell no. Look at this devil's track record. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the Most High of truth, power of truth. And with that, he held his peace, and he stopped talking. And all the people then shouted and said, great is truth and mighty above all things. There you go. And that's why, once again, people get so frustrated. They get so nervous. They get so emotional when they hear this truth being taught, right? Because it cuts them. This is the book of Hebrews, the 4th chapter. And 12. Yep, Hebrews 1:12. For the word of the Most High, which is the word of the Most High, that's part of the truth. It's quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So when they hear this word being taught, a lot of people get all emotional because they get spiritually cut, and they don't like how that feels. Just like when Stephen was cussing out the wicked Jakes, the wicked Jews, guess what? They got all emotional. They got all in their feelings, even to the point where they stoned them. Let's see, where's this one? Here we go. 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare, because we're involved in a fight. Warfare is a fight, a battle. And the fight that we're battling and fighting is all spiritual. Remember, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, right? And wickedness in high places, roughly paraphrasing. Principalities is the hierarchy of demons. We wrestle, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. The strongholds are the lies that are within the minds of the people, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahushua. How is this being done? Is it done through a gun? No, it's done through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's how those imaginations are being cast down, through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Slicing through the garbage within the minds of the people. See? And that's something a weapon, a carnal gun cannot do. Let's go to Sirach. I'm sorry, 2nd Ezra 6. And here it is, 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. And how is deceit being quenched? Through this knowledge, through this truth. As for faith, it shall flourish. That's happening right now. So you have all these different groups, right? Israelite groups popping up, right? Especially in Great Millstone. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right? And it's being declared now. And right now, deceit, all these souls, lies and garbage, right, is being put out. All right? It's being quenched through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is likened unto water. All right? It's likened unto water. So that's what we use it to quench the deceit out here with the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right? And once again, that's why people get all emotional. That's why they get all hurt, because the truth is powerful. What's that saying? You want the truth? Well, you can't handle the truth. That's the majority of these people out here. All right? They ain't right, and they don't want to get right. All right? They ain't right, and they don't want to get right. So it's left for them to be destroyed. And that's part of the truth. Yeah, it's bitter, but that's part of it. All right? We'll close with this, Revelation 5. And verse 10. Revelation 10 and verse 10. And I took the little book, the eyes that Apostle John was on the Isle of Patmos. I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Yeah, because we first come to this thing, they were mainly the sweet. All right? Oh, I get multiple women. Oh, I'm going to have houses. Oh, I might rule over cities and states and countries and galaxies. You get all excited, right? Then you get the bitter. Oh, dang, it's been 2 years and I haven't been delivered yet. All right, oh, man, my woman left me. Oh, man, my kids acting up. Oh, man, I lost my job, my house, so on and so forth. That's the bitterness of being in this thing. But like the Brother Gabar from the GMS Detroit camp says, our camp here that is, we have to go through the furnace to earn this. See? And that's the truth. And no matter how bitter it is, the truth is still the truth. Alright? So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Salakia. Honors and glories to Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Honors to my apostles and elders, millstone. Peace and blessings to be like Shalom.